as a guitar player, I can go back and look at, old footage of Muddy Waters and, and get chills and go, wow,
Yeah.
I'd love to interject something of that, or, old footage of Hendrix or whatever, you go, man, it's even though technically there's guys that have gotten better than that, that dude really did have it together.
Yeah. Hendrix seems quite polarizing. I mean, a lot of the great guitarists, they seem to either love him or completely dismiss him. It's a strange thing.
Yeah, I love him. I think he's the greatest guitar player to ever walk the planet, and no disrespect to any other guitar player, but Hendrix changed it all, and he created a world. He was like a cat that came from outer space or something and brought and if you think about it, he only made records for 3 years. He only, so to do all of this in 3 years and he had that foundation of blues and playing, with the Isley Brothers and doing the Chitlin circuit, that foundation of blues rock, and then putting psychedelic, you're going to England and absorbing the English stuff and utilizing the studio as a canvas. And he was the greatest, man. I
shook everything up.
And then, his lyrics, his lyrics are as good as Dylan to me. I mean, he had it all. And I know he was very shy about his singing, but I couldn't imagine anyone else coming up with that music and singing it instead of him. It's just, he was a world, he was his own. Hendrix was the whole thing, the whole package. And what a showman, come on.
Yeah, no, I think that's a great way to put it. He was just sort of like otherworldly. I mean, there's really no other way to describe it. And I mean, he'll always be remembered. If I ever have children, I'll always make sure they tell their kids about Jimi Hendrix, because I think that he was just getting started too.
Yeah. And he he was a kind of an interesting cat, man. He was just like, I think, in a way, he wasn't destined to live longer than he did. I can't imagine Jimi Hendrix as an old guy,
It's very tough to imagine.
I can't. I think he was so sad to say, but, he died accidentally. I've read a lot of books and talked to people that knew him, and, he took some sleeping pills he had drank, and that's a recipe for disaster. It wasn't, he didn't take heroin that night or cocaine or anything. Sleeping pills and alcohol suppress your breathing, and he choked on his vomit, but man, what a legacy. I still listen to his records and just I'm like, how the hell did he come up with that?